Ram Lalla's first Diwali at Ayodhya after 500 years. The stone he is shaped in, the civilization he is the guide of, are old and ancient, but we forget. The stones may be old, but they are chiseled afresh. The civilization may be ancient, but it is born again. The people may be young, but they never forget. This day may be like any other, but it marks a new dawn. 7 empires came and went, but one civilization stood its ground. And this day, in many ways, redefines our civilization. But to understand how, we first have to define it. So what is civilization? How do you define it? Is it an idea to be thrust upon the subjects so they carry it forward? Is it the placement of forks on the left and spoons on the right of resplendent crockery? Is it sartorial splendor? Is it words uttered or written? Is it science? Is it ease of living? Is it wealth? Is it money? Many of the worst tyrants who've killed millions, wiped off entire races, even continents, have been poets, artists, proponents of science. But would you call their endowments as promoting or harboring a civilization? To me, the mark of a civilization is this unquenchable thirst of man to demand justice for his ancestors, to correct a historical wrong. For that exemplifies a continuity, an idea, a memory that can never be erased, that is worth fighting for and preserving. It makes justice greater than the sum of its parts. And that is why civilizations are not fleeting like empires. To demand justice for a people who are dead for hundreds of years, it is almost as though you can feel their pain, their suffering, their destruction that has transcended the limits of body and time. And that is why history is a medicine, why catharsis is a cure. And today, when I see the rights of our ancestors being reclaimed, when I see the banks of Saryu shimmering with the light of thousands of diyas, I see this as a catharsis, as a deliverance of justice to my ancestors who were wronged. I said, history is a medicine. Well, it has been a very bitter medicine for the Hindus. Our leaders feared the consecration of Somnath, that it would herald Hindu revivalism, and we stayed silent. Our leaders gave away the most sacred Krishna Janamsthan fraudulently to the predatory Eidgah side, and we stayed silent. Our leaders promulgated the evil Places of Worship Act to deny us our legitimate right to reclaim our temples, and we stayed silent. But today, the Nandi outside Gyanvyapi smiles and unbuckles its legs, for he has heard Ram Lalla's giggles. The baby Krishna buried under the steps of the Jahanara mosque stirs to life, for he has witnessed Ram Lalla's crawl. 500 years, 20 generations before us were forced to see the Babri Masjid instead of the Ram Temple. The 21st generation sees the Ram Temple instead of the Babri Masjid. The time has come. The deliverance has come. It is confounding to me, because I am but a bunch of cells here today, gone tomorrow, but till the time I am alive, the concept of striving to correct a historical justice is vital. It defines who I am, what civilization I am part of, that erasing my genes cannot erase my civilization. The concept of justice in many ways is like memory. It keeps getting passed on until realized. Today, it stands realized. Some advance to greatness, others return to it. We Indians do both. I've always said this: nations weaken not because of their past, but rather by how they are taught it. And for 70 years, we've been taught to forget historical injustices, from Somnath to Vishwanath, Babarpur to Bakhtiyarpur, Allahabad to Aurangabad, from Martand to Mathura. These justices have been deliberately made visible, as though to lionize the debasement, celebrate our humiliation. Not anymore. Not anymore. Remember this, that you can demolish anything but not truth. You can erase anything but not memory. You can crush anything but not spirit. And you can prevent anything but not justice. You can subjugate 20 generations but not the 21st. Not the 21st. Happy Diwali. Jai Shri Ram.